want to show you some images of modern day child slavery. This is just one instance of modern day slavery. This is mica mining, and children, even toddler age, are put out here to do hard labor and many long hours of hard labor in super dangerous conditions that they get long-term debilitating conditions from the dangerous atmosphere. They have 10 to 20 children who die each month from accidents and other mining related accidents. And this is reality today. When you think of slavery of the past, where people owned other humans as property, they had food, clothing, and a place to sleep. Doesn't mean it was right. I'm just saying this slavery is worse, because you have people today who criticize nations of past history of slavery while they gobble up and consume the products of slavery today. These children I'm going to show you pictures of make less than a quarter a day. They literally work long, hard labor for pennies. They don't get food. They don't get clothing. They don't get housing. They don't get medical. They don't get education. All they get is debilitating diseases and high risk of accidents and oppression. Their government refuses to acknowledge this is going on despite the evidence. And the consumers who don't rise up and march and demand that this stop, and that people should go to the United Nations and say, hey, this is human rights violations. They should go to their nations and they should say to their government, hey, do not allow these products into our land. Because there is evidence showing that these children are victims of modern day slavery. So I'm going to show you some pictures. This is the food that they eat. This is what they live in. They live in basically tarps with tree posts. Some of them only get to eat every other day. Would you like your child to be out there working like this? Is it okay because it's not your child being used as slaves for makeup? How is this okay just because it's not your child out here being used as slaves for pennies a day? The adults get equivalent to $2, maybe 70 cents a day. Children get pennies, less than a quarter a day. They don't get any education. But it's the consumers. And you think, well, what can you do? Well, first of all, don't buy makeup. One, don't buy makeup with mica in it, or any item with mica in it. Demand your government issue sanctions against this country for not taking action and reviewing the evidence of this product, this oppressive use of children like this. Because if you don't, and then you continue to use the product, then you're doing this to them too. And lastly, share this video and make others aware. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want others to be aware? It's not okay. And they say they're committed to making sure that there's no child labor. But when there's evidence, and then they continue to go in undercover, and they have to run. If they go out to these mines and then somebody comes, they have to run to their cars and flee. Because they know what they're doing is illegal. And when they present it to the leaders of their government, people of high positions, they just deny it. So that's where people, the consumers, have to say, hey, we've seen the evidence, and we demand sanctions against this country, or just refuse to allow this product. into their country. And whatever you do, don't buy the product. Why would you want to buy a product where child slavery is being used? Why would you do that? They call this child labor. That's bullcrap. It's not child labor when you pay them pennies a day. Think about it. If they're a slaver and they're owned by somebody, they get housing and clothing and food. Okay? They may not be free from abuse, and it may be wrong. And I'm not saying that that would be better for them. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's wrong to call this child labor. This is child slavery. Pennies a day? And they're not even able to eat maybe every other day? How is that not slavery? It needs to be something that people should be rising up and saying, oh no, stop talking about slavery of the past when you ignore the slavery of today. These people live in the forest. They work for pennies a day in dangerous conditions where 10 to 20 children are dying a month. For pennies a day, and they live in the forest. So you could have your shiny makeup and other products. Don't be unconcerned, because those who are unconcerned and don't care and don't share this and make others aware, you are doing this to them. You are called today, right now, to be a voice for these people. Pennies a day for one little meal of rice. How is that okay? And when you ask the children, what would they be doing if they weren't forced to be mining every day? Well, we would be hungry, they say. It's not okay. This is not okay. Share this and make this known. People have gone undercover and they have evidence. So it's up to the rest of the world to demand fairness for these human beings.